All right, we are talking about plate carriers today. So this is the Velocity Systems assault plate carrier. We have 2 of these. I've used them in 3 of the tactical games. They work absolutely great. Regardless of whatever you decide to buy, I'm going to show you some of the qualities you need to look for in a good plate carrier. That way you're not frustrated when you're competing with it. So first thing is probably going to be the shoulder straps. So this is the 2nd generation of the APC. These shoulder straps that come with it, they're pretty narrow. They got a lot of padding right here, which is super comfortable. On the generation 1, they had a much wider pad, so I had to replace them because they kept cutting into my neck. So with these these are actually First Spear shoulder pads. The First Spear shoulder pads work great. This is the 1st generation of assault plate carrier, and you can see there's no mesh right here. So first thing was the shoulder pads. Second thing is going to be comfortability. So you can see this little mesh right here on the inside of this plate carrier. This kind of helps cool you. It's a little more padding, so it's a little more comfortable. Along with being comfortable is where the plates sit. There's a strap on the inside of these plate carriers that allow you to throw the plate all the way to the top, and then this strap tightens this thing all the way so it holds it as high as possible on your chest. That way it's not all the way down into your stomach and hitting you in the gut the whole time. So you've got the shoulder straps, the mesh, how it holds the plate carrier. Durability. So there were a lot of guys that I saw in the competition that had issues with cheap plate carriers. I saw one guy come back off the run. He grabbed his front panel to cool off and take his plate carrier off, and the whole freaking panel came off in his hand. Never had that issue with this thing. I saw another one where this cummerbund right here. So this elastic cummerbund is really tight and velcroed into the back of this. This is very adjustable. This whole thing is elastic. It's very tight elastic, so you can make it as snug as you want to, but also it's durable. It's not gonna rip off. I saw another guy on the 1.5-mile run. This whole bungee panel on his plate carrier ripped off, and he was stuck running the rest of the 1.5 miles with a plate carrier with just loose on one whole side. I will say with durability though, with my rifle and how I wear it, you can see that I have a Riz 2 rail. It's a really aggressive Picatinny rail. How I wear my rifle on my back, it is wearing this down just a little bit, but it's the same thing with the generation 2, or I'm sorry, the 1st generation as well. It's just eating the crap out of it. But these plate carriers are fantastic. Make sure you spend the money on a good plate carrier. These APCs cost around $250. You're gonna spend around $200 to $300 on a quality plate carrier. Buy quality gear. All right, so that was the plate carrier itself. Now let's talk about what goes inside the plate carrier. So for the tactical games, you need to have, for the guys, it's a 15-pound minimum for the plate carrier. You can be more, but you can't be less. So these are AR500 8x10 plates with the trauma pad that comes with these things. Now this is an oversized pad. They didn't sell the one that I wanted at the time, but the plates are 8x10. I have the build-up coating, and I promise you're gonna wanna get that curve. No matter what company you're buying from, you want that multi-curve. That way when you're wearing it, it forms to your body versus when it's flat. And yeah, you're saving some money, but it feels like just like the only point of contact is like right at your chest or your stomach, whereas like this, it's pretty comfortable and it actually molds to my chest. Now add that with this, it's really comfortable and added to the mesh that's on the back of these plate carriers. It's probably one of the most comfortable things that I've worn. All right, so we've talked about the plate carrier, the armor that goes inside of it for weight. Now let's talk about how I like to run this thing with the Kangaroo Pouch that comes inside of this. So these plate carriers come with a little admin pouch inside of the front flap, but it does not come with this magazine holder with these 3 bungee cords that hold your magazines, so you can carry 3 magazines still being slick on the front plate carrier and not have anything extra that's too bulky on the front. This is like an extra $35 from Velocity Systems, and it works great. Been running this for a long time, like I want to say 20 miles plus total. This has not moved at all, and it is very convenient to run the rest of your setup slick like this.